Episode 19, Solar Powered. Hello and welcome back to the Sleight of Hand podcast. This is Justin and I play Zediac. I hope you enjoyed our flashback episode last week. We're stepping back into Kalbashmat. Going to see where the party goes from here. Most of us are down or hurting pretty bad.
Dice out.
Hey, episode 19. Thank you for tuning in to another week of content released by the Sleight of Hand podcast.
Yep, get your dice out for Harambe.
If you made it to this episode after listening to episode 18, we commend you for keeping on listening. That's great. What did you say about Harambe?
Dice out Harambe.
Dice out for Harambe.
Oh. People still say that?
No, they don't.
They said something else, but we'll keep it dice.
Oh, okay. I figured.
There, happy?
Jeez.
Oh, there's one more in there.
For all of you at home, 19 is in fact the number of times I've wondered about why we're doing this.
Yes. Yes.
Coincidentally.
Coincidentally. Well, anyways, Chris, how you doing over there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What was that sound? I'm good. Yeah.
Good?
I think
You're awake still?
so.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a full intention of taking a nap today. Did not happen. It sounded good in theory.
Yeah.
But in real life it didn't happen.
We'll get there one of these days.
Yeah. Thomas, how are you, buddy?
I feel like I'm auditioning for a Muppet part right now.
Nice. Nice. What Muppet would you play?
I think I'm Oscar the Grouch.
Okay.
That's,
Isn't that a Sesame Street character?
Not a Muppet.
they're Muppets, aren't they?
No,
What's the
they're
difference?
But no, Muppets are very specific.
No, remember.
Those are puppets.
Kermit the Frog?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Frog is a Muppet.
I would say more Swedish Chef.
Oh.
I was about to say, yeah, you're the Swedish
No,
chef.
I'm Beaker.
And I'm Beaker.
No, I want to be Beaker.
No, he's Beaker.
Okay.
Yeah, just no
Yeah.
question.
We have now proven that I don't know which ones are the Muppets.
Yeah.
Though in the kitchen, I do sometimes feel like the Swedish chef. And whenever I'm like feeling a little depressed, I watch specifically Swedish Chef makes pumpkin pie. So shout out to that YouTube video if you ever are in the mood.
Yeah.
Especially now that we're in fall.
Chris is all about his European stuff, and so if I butchered some French stuff he put in his context last week, apologize. Not really, but
Not to the French people, to the people who had to listen to us.
yeah, yeah.
And the hilarity of all that is I have taken several languages in my life, and French is not one of them.
But thank you, French, for your fries. I appreciate that.
Actually, that's a Belgian dish.
Anyways, Isaiah, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. Doing pretty good. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, Adam's doing not very well, but
Not
Isaiah's
good.
doing great.
Yeah, a little recap. We basically had Estela, Zediac, and Johnny outside. They were getting healed up while a combat with Kree and Adam and Contra were happening in the building. Contra got the crap beat out of him. Adam's unconscious,
He is unconscious.
and
Kree escaped, I think.
Kree escaped out the back with 13 of 14 children. And then Johnny came in through the back building and kind of saw the disarray of battle from the stage. And Zediac is standing in the doorway at the front of the door. Just killed a Bulgara.
Mm-hmm.
And Contra is looking at you with relief for the moment that battle has calmed. So what's everyone doing? What's Estela doing outside?
Well, she's just summoned the succubus, or incubus that's undead, I believe. And she believes that the fight's still not over. So she's gonna, I don't know, wait for, I don't know, she's been here this whole time. She doesn't know what's going on exactly, per se. Johnny, is there others that we need to take care of?
No, I think all of the children are out. Do I see any other people that need to be taken care of in the room?
You see the unconscious, to your knowledge, but bleeding heavily child off the ashed out altar, and you see Contra bloodied, kind of standing in the mid room. You see Zediac had just come in, and you see Adam on the floor unconscious and entangled.
And there's also like a ghostly specter floating next to him.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go attack the Spectre, by the way.
Okay.
So, yeah, Balgura's dead. Zediac's moving straight to the Spectre to attack it.
All right. Roll to hit. And then Adam, you'd have or Isaiah, you'd have the stat block for that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess Johnny is going to go over to the little kid and try and make a medicine check to see the status of this bleeding out child.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to I'm going to activate my whip. So I'm going to take... Ouch. Oh, what? I'm going to take 6 damage as I activate my whip. Good job, me. And then I'm going to attack the Spectre. Does 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay, 15 hits. Second attack. 15 again. And then short sword is just going to be a regular attack. My bonus action. 14. It's 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Oh, sweet. 6 slashing, 2 psychic, plus 3 slashing, and 1 psychic damage, and then 2 slashing damage with the short sword.
Alright, so your sword just kind of whiffs through it. It doesn't really seem to make much purchase, but you can tell that some of its ethereal form has dissipated, albeit not as much as you might have been hoping for.
Got it. Does it attack me?
Nope, it's gonna float over to one of the cultists that's still in the room and suck it dry.
Just like Johnny.
And then it gains some of its ethereal form back.
Okay. So it goes to attack one of the cultists. Roll to hit.
16.
You hit.
And then 7 necrotic damage. And then it rolls a constitution saving throw
Okay.
of 10. Oh, sorry, hold on. It's 3d6. 10 necrotic damage.
All right, and you kill it.
And whatever damage you had done to the specter before seems to have it recovered.
Got it. So I see that. I'm assuming, is it my turn again?
I feel like Johnny should jump in if he sees Zediac attacking something.
Yeah. So Johnny.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 20...
Yes.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit? You just said.
20 something.
Yeah.
All right, Firebolt is now up to D10s, which is dope. What are 10-sided dice look like?
They're kind of like the...
That one.
Yeah.
It looks like that
The
one.
ones like a spinning top.
9 fire damage.
Alright.
This is to a separate.
This is to the spectral figure that Zediac's attacking.
Okay, which is yours.
Yeah.
All right. So how many Does it still have HP?
It still has HP, because it regains HP whenever it damages something.
Soul drain, basically.
Yep.
Nice.
My turn again?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm going to see that didn't work particularly well, so I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it. And that is a 19 to hit.
What type of damage is Chill Touch?
Chill Touch is necrotic damage.
Has no effect.
Ah, okay. but it can't regain hit points. And it has disadvantage on any attack rolls against me.
Sounds good. So now it's gonna drain the life of another cultist, if there are any left.
Yeah, have been quickly trying to disperse the building, but there's one left.
Yep. So he's gonna chase it down and try to drain it like a raisin. Plus a 14 hit.
Yes.
7, 10 again.
And you killed it.
But it does not regain its
HP from the kill.
HP. But it is still alive.
Johnny's gonna shoot more firebolts at it.
Do it.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
3 fire damage.
All right. It's still standing.
Until told otherwise, Johnny, if Zediac's attacking it, it probably deserves to die. So
Zediac,
Yeah.
are you trying to... You want it dead? Do you not know that Adam can do that?
Nobody knows.
No one knows that
Pretty
he
sure
can
you
do that.
mentioned it to me.
Well,
No, I think it's
that
new.
was metagame.
I think
Mentioning it
it's
to you.
I think it's new.
Oh, okay.
Oh. him
Only
anyway?
Contra would have seen it,
Okay.
and so would have Kree.
Okay. Kree's not in the building.
Not that would sway Zediac at all anyway. So
But those are the only two that would know that it's friendly.
Yeah.
whip attack, so that is
And
six-
Contra kind of
16.
sees you guys going at it, and he says, I believe that's Adam's friend, and he is currently unconscious.
I got a 16, a crit. I'm ignoring you on purpose.
All right.
And then, well, I'm not going to hit with a short sword because it doesn't do anything.
But it does stuff. It just not much.
Okay, well then that's 15.
Okay, so then they all hit.
Okay, cool. So I've got. I'm going to roll the non-magical damage first.
Yep.
That's 12 non-magical damage.
Okay.
And then 5 psychic damage.
You just barely make it bamf out of existence.
Oh, I won. All right,
Even though it didn't glance at you once.
don't care.
And you are no longer in combat.
now Johnny's gonna run over to the unconscious, as far as he knows, child, and try and make a medicine check.
All right.
Even your friend.
If I remember, are Estella and someone else still at the cabin? Do we run over here
So
I think-
to the altar? Because I thought...
I think you guys are outside. I went around back, and you guys were going through the front door.
Yeah, I went through the front door.
Zodiac went through the front door. You were busy.
You were You were raising
resurrecting
the-
incubus.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll your medicine check.
That'll be a 16.
She is dead,
Oh man, should have rolled better.
and you recognize her,
No, don't you tell me this is tiny.
and you see a bloodied yellow flower in her hair.
Moving on. I can't let emotions get me down. That's how Dragonborn die. I'm gonna go check Adam next.
And just to clarify at this point for myself and listeners back home, Holly and the others have come through the portal? Oh, we're not there yet.
I retconned that section.
And this will be cut out in post.
Yeah. That never happened. I changed my mind.
Oh, but it was in the last episode.
I cut it out. It hasn't been posted yet.
Well, there we go.
Well, in that case, penis.
Are you playing that game?
All right, so a medicine check on Adam. That'll be a 9.
I'm dead.
He's breathing.
Are you?
No.
He is breathing, but he is unconscious.
I mean, I can't do anything about it, so I'm gonna go
Yeah,
find
you-
another unconscious thing and check on it.
Are you rolling death saves?
I've stabilized, so
Stabilized.
I'm basically sitting at 0 HP,
Okay.
waiting for 1d4 hours to wake up.
Hey, Miss Estela, our friend Adam, he is hurting, and I think maybe dead. I'm gonna kick him with my like foot and see if he reacts at all.
Adam?
Yeah, just give him a poke. Just, are you dead?
I don't know if that'll wake him
No,
up. I don't think
it's
so.
like if actually.
Yeah. And then you just put him back into...
Yeah.
He's not moving.
He's not really responsive.
This is the perfect time to coup de grace.
Never liked him anyways.
So,
Any other unconscious figures I can check on?
just bad guys like cultists and
Yeah.
stuff. And some big old gorillas.
Can I make a perception check for a shield?
Sure.
I recently realized Johnny doesn't have a shield. Does an 11 find me a shield?
There's one
You
in
s-
Adam's hands.
You see Adams, and you see some decorative wooden shields on the walls. 2.
I'll go grab one of the decorative ones and give it like a test punch or something.
All right.
Is it sturdy?
It creaks a little, but you just take it anyways.
Works for me.
Perfect.
Is Estella...
Do I hear him say, "Yo"?
Yeah, you could hear in the distance kind of like franticness and yelling.
So coming in with her now raised, I'm guessing the incubus is raised by now. It's not dead. It's just kind of doing what I say. Are there any like villagers still alive?
So, like, what do you mean? Because you didn't kill any villagers.
I didn't ask if I killed them. I said like if there are still villagers and people, like good people, still alive.
If you can see Cree, you see him coming around the corner with 13 children.
So there's no adults in this town, in this area.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Maybe in buildings and stuff, but you're out on the street.
Well, I am going to first. So running in, is he breathing at least, Johnny?
I think so, but also I
And you-
kicked him and he did not move.
And you
so,
said, I heard you say someone else. Did someone else is down too?
yes, that small child over there is dead, but we can't worry about that right now, or else we'll be sad.
I take it's been more than a minute.
Yeah.
All right, who's hurt? Besides
I believe
the person that
his name
down.
is Adam von Carplyle, the Shade Breast third.
Out of you 3, where's Cree?
Oh, Cree is escorting a group of children.
Out of you 2, do you 2 need healing?
No.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
No.
Oh no. I will slap you.
Take care of Adam.
I did not ask that.
It's just healing Adam last.
It's been a long day.
Yes.
Stay put. Johnny, no more battle until I'm done with this. I'm gonna sit down, start doing another freaking prayer of healing at 3rd level. And that'll be 10 minutes.
Well, then I'll use Song of Rest and add that on.
Where are you doing that to?
I'm doing it to anyone who needs healing. I could do it to
So
6
include
creatures.
Contra too.
So Contra
Contra
2
needs
as well.
healing.
Okay.
So when 10 minutes goes by in game, let me know.
All right. 10 minutes have gone by in game.
Okay.
Oh, so you get max because you're down.
Is that how it works?
Do I have to be making death saves, or do I
Yeah,
just...
Once you're unconscious.
If you're conscious.
Okay.
You said you weren't. You already.
He's unconscious.
I am stabilized, but I'm
Yeah,
unconscious.
so you don't have to. So I do. You get 2d8 plus spellcasting ability bonfire. So that's 3d8. So that's 4 times 8 is 36 healing points.
That's what you get back.
So I can only have 30 of that, because I'm still under the effects of a kiss.
Of a good little kiss.
Smoochy smooch.
Everyone else gets a that's 16, 17,
Big X, little
20
X.
HP. So Contra and Zediac and Johnny if he needs it.
Contra's feeling good.
Johnny's feeling real good.
And are you outside now at this point? Johnny?
Johnny would have. I mean, Estella told
Or
me to
did
stay.
Estella, you
Estella
walked
told
into
me
the
to stay,
building
and she's
and said that?
forceful.
Okay. And at this point, you notice that Contra is nowhere within the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
You just healed and then said, "All right, deuces."
He's healed, but he is on the stage
Yeah, he found the body.
next to what seems to be a lifeless Tiny. And he begins walking down the steps, almost in shock, not knowing how to respond. And he walks up to you guys and, kind of shuddering, asks, Can anyone bring her back? And he sets down Tiny Abigail on the ground. And at this point, Estella, you definitely recognize her, as she still had the flower in her hair from when you gave her at the shop.
Is there anything the Raven Queen can do?
Don't know if that's how she works. I've never asked for a life. It's usually if she tells me that their time is up.
Well, can you ask her?
I can try.
Anything, please. It's my daughter, my only child.
So do you mind if she goes up to him and do you mind if I take her?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll follow your lead.
And then she signals to the undead incubus and goes, watch guard.
Okay. How long does that last? Is it like a 1 hour
think it's
type
an
deal?
Hour? I forget exactly. It's spell creature, undead servant. The target, was that it? Did I do enemy dead? I forget what exactly was it.
I think you did animate dead.
The spell creature is undead servant. Choose a pile of bones according to medium. That's casting time. The target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones. Zombie if it's a corpse. DN. Yeah, does it say? I think
So
it's just
like
an
up.
I think it's just up.
Until it dies.
I think
Okay.
so. Or I dispel the spells. And she's going to go into the middle of the stage and just kind of lay her down gently and start casting. I guess praying.
Okay.
All my spells have to be within a minute. I need the 300 gold worth of diamond, so there's nothing I can do. Also,
And
And you're
Zediac, being also a cleric of the Raven Queen, will aid. I guess we'll kind of follow what Estella's doing, see if both of us can. I don't know.
okay.
It's kind of a shot in the dark.
I guess she'd be asking while she's praying. It's just asking if this is possible, if she's allowed to get get permission to bring her back and try to make arguments of why she feels this wasn't this girl's time, being she's not from this plane. She's from the Feywild, as you probably know already. Her father, I can't imagine what he's going through right now. I will do anything you ask if you could help. I've been following you for what seems like years now, and I know it's not my place to command something. But if you do this, I will be forevermore in your debt.
So, as you're saying this prayer to the Raven Queen, you continue in meditation, and Zediac is right behind, trying to follow lead. And Zediac, as you're kind of watching the situation, the room starts to get really bright, like almost completely white, and you start to lose visual of Estela, of the kid, of the room, of the surrounding. And behind you, you hear this voice. Zediac, who are you worshiping now? Don't you remember who gave you the powers of the blood rite? And at this time you turn around and you see this huge, angelic-like solar standing there with a sword drawn. You have a decision to make. You can go with the Raven and lose what I've given you, or you can stay with me, and I will bring the girl back from the dead. And I'm sure at this time you kind of getting flashbacks from Odebrand and similar, stories he would tell you growing up there at the monastery. And he was telling you that you had to take an oath and you would be bound to a creature. And in this moment, you know that it is the solar standing face to face with you. What do you do?
I reach out to the Raven Queen as her servant, only to gain more power for myself so that I can accomplish my goals. But since you are the one answering, I'll do as you ask, if you can save this girl.
And in this moment, he walks up to you, puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Very good. You can be friends with her, with Estela, and you can practice the ways of healing, but not under death." And he disappears. But before he disappears, he says, "All you need to do is touch the body." And the room goes back to normal, and you're standing behind Estela, kind of frantically praying. And you can hear Contra in the back, kind of stressed out, and Adam even just kind of like just coming to on the ground, like beat to hell.
Just waking up.
Yeah. What do you do?
I will say to Estela, I don't doubt the Raven Queen's power, but I've already had an answer, and I'll touch the body.
And you touch the girl's wrist, and she gasps of air come out of her lungs, and she just looks up and she's like, Estela?
And I'll walk away at this point.
Okay.
And I will... How's she looking right now?
She still has her wounds. She's got bruising on her chest. I think she probably got her ribs completely crushed when she got slammed into the wall. But she's breathing.
I'm going to do a cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
She's going to get 12 life points back.
And you could start to see some of the purple and blue on her body start to kind of go back to her complexion a little bit. And she reaches out as she wants to be embraced.
I'm going to signal Contra over.
Okay. Contra is just standing there with his eyes wide open, and he's like, I'm forever in your debt. Whoever did this, I'm forever in your debt. And he picks her up, wanting to squeeze her super tight, but he knows that it would probably hurt her because she's still healing. And he then looks to you guys and says, I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know where the other children are, but I need to leave. I need to take my daughter and go. I hope you do not mind.
No, please take her. Don't worry about us. We'll take care of the other children.
And you see him kind of go to the back room and try to find some rations. Throws a couple of things in his bag, and he dips out the same hole in the board that the children escaped through with Kree. And you guys are now in that building, and it's just you guys. But now we're going to flash over to Kree. Kree, what are you up to?
At this point, Kree has likely taken the children inside the other building. Essentially the barracks where we were planning on spending the night, and have a nice little fish dinner, and just like all these wonderfully relaxing things that
take the
just
dead bodies out?
never
What?
happened. They're not dead.
They're
two dead.
guards that
Oh, we killed them?
killed
Did
in
you
front of
kill
the
them?
window.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
One,
take the
one by
kids
each
in-
window.
I take that all back. Kree is forgetful. Actually, Kree didn't even know.
No, he didn't. So he just walked
Oh.
in.
I guess I walk in first.
Dead bodies.
Do you need me to roll perception to see if I notice the dead bodies before I take the parade of children in there?
Dude. If you roll a 1, you notice them. Like, you notice.
Alrighty.
He killed...
They were scythed to death.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, okay. Then essentially at this point, we're still outside by the fire, and I'm just doing my best to kind of entertain and keep an eye out, because as far as I'm aware, this camp is still crawling with things that want to kill these kids.
Yeah.
So Kree is on all alert and defense mode around the fire with, 13 kids?
Yeah, and you see the older teenager girl that was at the market that sold you the fish. She stayed back kind of by the barracks. She never came with you guys. She kind of...
Yeah.
I'm just assuming, theater of the mind, you told her to stay back. So, and at this time she sees you, and she's overjoyed that you have these kids.
Mm-hmm.
But she says, where's Tiny? There was 14.
Sorry, I'm just trying to come up with a response I think that makes sense.
She did.
No. She's in a better place now.
Well, I mean, so going back to that episode, Kree definitely only heard bones crunching, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're dead.
The appropriate thing would be, I don't know.
No, okay, yeah, but essentially, so answering the question, Kree beckons the girl over and he says, "Don't worry about that right now. The most important thing is that we keep you all together and keep you safe."
I think they got rid of the guards. I don't know if the barracks is clean, but it might be a safe place to hide. Where they were having you stay, or maybe off into the woods. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't want to be here anymore.
Fine enough. Would Kree be able to see anything going on at the ceremony tent? to be able to get an idea of whether or not it's safe for the corrosive
Yeah, I
on.
mean, you see like more smoke coming out of like the chimney area than there would be, and it's kind of billowing out of the doors and window sections more. Like,
Yeah.
There was a hot mess going on in there.
Yeah. He's used to handling a crew of about, say, 6 people, but this is a whole different ordeal.
Yeah.
Trying to maintain control. I mean, he's going to stay in place. As far as he knows, the other monsters aren't dead. And he's going to be waiting until the crew makes his way back to him. But the only other thing he would do in addition to all this would be trying to see if there is another building that seems vacant that could be safely gotten into.
Okay. I think the only other structures close by were the 2 watch posts, which are cleared out now at this point.
Yeah.
Those were the
No,
2
I
guards.
think
And
we're
I don't
gonna-
know if being stuck in... I mean, it's up to you, but...
At this point, no. He's going to stick in a place where he can make a fast getaway. Because also the problem, too, being indoors with all these kids is what if that red monkey thing comes back and blocks the door? Because as
Yeah.
far as he's aware, actually, I'm pretty sure it's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. So you find a smaller structure kind of off, and you can roll perception to see if it's safe. Investigation check.
investigation check would be. Oh, wait, you know what? This is when you use your character's abilities to their fullest potential. Investigation, I have. Rolled a 2 for my first roll, but I do have. Take it all back.
You can go to a higher roll of a 2.
I can go to the higher roll of 2.
You rolled a 1 and a 2.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. That's it's.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Please, somebody leave the tent and save these children from Kree. But again, though, like I
Yeah.
said, I'm not
So you
I'm
go-
not eager to get inside
No, I
any buildings
know.
at this point.
Yeah. So you kind of briefly look into the hut. You don't really see much. It's kind of lit, and you tell them maybe hide in here. So you send them in. Do you stay and stand guard, or do you leave to go meet up with the rest of them?
No, I'm not letting these kids out of my sight. Kree is standing in the doorway where he can see both the kids and see anything approaching.
Okay.
Could he maybe see Fluffy swoop down and deliver him the all clear?
Was Fluffy surveilling the building?
I kind of forget where Fluffy was, but at this point, if we're good in
such
the
a good pet owner.
I know. If we're good in the building, I probably would have telepathically sent Fluffy's, hey, like, go let Kree know we're good here and that Tiny's alive.
Yeah.
Simple telepathic message. We good, girl not dead.
Okay. So he won't be able to communicate that to him, will he?
I don't think
He can telepathically communicate
Okay.
simple ideas.
Okay.
He just has to find them.
Yeah. So, Kree, as you're standing outside, you see Fluffy just kind of cruising the air.
cruising for a bruising.
He's cruising for bruising.
Him and his 9 hit points.
Yeah. And telepathically, you just hear in your head, Kree, where are you?
Who is that?
Fluffy.
I just imagine Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Ohana means family.
Yeah.
Family means everybody dies.
Yeah.
In some people's backstories, perhaps.
Okay.
Dude. Heavy.
Looking at you, Zediac.
Wow.
Just bring him go back to life.
I know. It wouldn't be a good D&D backstory if someone didn't die.
Everybody blaming Zediac. Johnny's the one who's almost got himself killed twice.
And yet has not had to roll death saving throws yet this campaign.
Yeah. Well, we can't all have your
Mr. Cree.
Dragons can talk.
With my mind.
I ain't a dragon.
Whatever. What do you want?
They're fine. Friends are fine. The kid's okay.
Oh my word. Alrighty. I'll be right over. Kree, as soon as the kids have essentially gotten in, and I'm sure at this point they're a little panicked.
Yeah.
Kree instructs to the looks to the oldest of the children. I don't think he ever got her name, correct?
No.
So I go, girl, what is your name?
Put on the spot.
My name is...
Slim Shady.
Tim.
I actually think I did give her a name, and I forgot it, and my tablet died. My name is...
Does it rhyme with Tilly or Willie?
No.
I don't know.
Sully.
My
Becky.
name is Emma.
Emma, I need your help. Let's corral all these youngsters together and let's get back over to this tent.
So they go with you.
Awesome.
We'll flash back to the boys in the hood and Estella.
That is what the benefit of tipping the girl. She now trusts me.
Also, you're an adult.
Who is saving them?
Am I?
Wow. Okay.
Presumably.
So quick question
But
for
with
the DM.
just the tip, though.
Wow. Okay.
What, Justin?
I'll just not make
Are
that
you
joke.
you gonna
With the minor, yeah.
are you gonna fill me in what I just did?
You saved a girl.
No, I'm aware of that, but this is Justin talking. What did that just cost me?
Yeah, also, in Estella's point of view, did Estella feel like she got any acknowledgement back, or is it just nothing?
Or just Zediac
Yeah,
on
so
the answer.
Estella,
Ooh.
I mean, you saw her rise up,
Yeah.
so
But
you're under an
usually-
assumption,
but
you know,
usually
but she
when-
didn't talk to you, and that's
So
normally what happens
the
for
problem
you.
is too is that I actually did say something
You verbally said something out loud.
to Estella. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know what that means. As
Yeah.
far as you know, she was still under the belief
So
that-
there's this fun
That,
little...
the Raven Queen
yeah.
answered me, but not you.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Feeling a little miffed over there.
Yeah. So there's this fun little thing that you messaged me way back when you made your character about being a blood hunter, and that you said that your deity was a solar,
My pack.
Or your pack,
my
yeah.
pack, my patron.
your patron. So I did some research on your patron and its alignment, and then I did some research on the Raven Queen and her alignment, and I figured that the solar wouldn't like you worshiping Estella. Or not Estella, but the Raven Queen.
I mean,
Stella's pretty great.
Yeah.
Stella's pretty great.
So he gave you an ultimatum that you could lose all of your packed abilities, or you could save the girl and stop worshiping the Raven Queen. That's what happened.
I think
Yeah.
the mechanical
No,
question is, does he
because
lose
he's
his
still
cleric
the
The
level?
mechanical
Yeah.
question: did I just lose my cleric level?
So
Because he did say
Or
that
did
I
you
can
just-
continue on the path of healing, but I don't know what that means. Is like he gonna take on that cleric level, or did I lose all my cleric stuff and I have?
you
Like,
need
do
to
I have to go full blood hunter
you
now?
need to refine yourself, I think.
Uh-oh. Okay, so
Good RP.
I am totally cool with that as a mechanic
Perfect.
thing, but I just want to know moving forward, what do I have to do to my character sheet to reflect that, or will you just tell me later?
You can leave it the same, and when you go to do cleric stuff, just let me know, and I'll let you know what happens.
Ah,
What are those things?
okay. All right, I will.
I
have-
actually was thinking about doing this since you became a cleric for a long time.
I got that. So luckily, I've kept everything relatively separated.
Okay, good. Does that answer your question?
Or, I mean, you can just be pulling your leg and nothing happened.
Yeah, but that also means I can't cure wounds anymore. So we'll see how that goes.
But you don't know that?
No, Zediac does not know that. And I don't know that either, because you said we'll see what happens.
Yes.
By the way, there's a reanimated corpse in the room.
Yeah. No, he's outside keeping guard.
So I haven't seen it yet. That's probably a good thing.
Is this corpse gonna attack me when I round the corner?
Yeah, you see the incubus standing there.
Yeah, you would see the incubus though.
I mean,
one of you two were there when I did it.
No, yeah, Kree was
I
there.
wasn't.
Kree was not there. He was
you
behind
were
the
there.
building.
You know I did it. I said, go on ahead. I'm going to
I did not.
oh my
So
god!
I'm going to say Zediac
You're gonna
does
give
not
these
understand
kids a
what
heart
you're doing.
attack. Trick or treat.
It's friendly.
You run back, you see the
against
succubus.
Alex.
The
incubus.
Spectre was friendly too. Zediac is going to see an undead abomination.
Emma is never gonna listen to me again. She's gonna see this corpse and run.
To be fair, most children should not listen to you. You're basically a pirate.
I am
You're a 40-year-old man with a gimp.
Well,
You'll just think that
you use
Johnny's
the P word.
Basically.
Don't appreciate it.
like charmed again.
Yeah, that's really going to affect my reputation. They're never
I
going
guess
to
in the
trust a
defense,
dragonborn.
though, I do. Kree does start approaching the tent from the backside first, not necessarily going through the entrance he came in.
Okay.
Everything's still going well, though. Him not, because again.
Yeah,
I'm-
you haven't run into anyone. You probably do see the incubus, the undead incubus, kind of like towards the front door, but I'm imagining that you did a hard right to get back to the back of the building to not be seen.
Absolutely.
Or we're rolling stealth
through
for 13
base-
children.
No, we're not. We're going to rely on Kree's sneaky skills to get him through the
I'm
woods.
training my new crew.
Whether it sees them or not, it wouldn't attack them because
Yeah.
yeah.
So as far as they know, they're stealth experts.
Exactly.
And what you're telling me is this is slowly turning into I'm Captain Hook.
And these are your new swashbucklers.
These are the kids from Never Never Land.
Yeah.
My impression was you are Miss
Possible.
Frizzle, and this is the Magic School Bus. Get on, y'all.
That's funny.
Anyways, so again, I have Emma watch over all the younger kids outside. Kree pokes his head in, turns around the corner. I would see that everyone's alive and well. All right.
And it's blood everywhere, massacre. There's 2 dead Bulgaras, a bunch of dead cultists,
These
a
kids,
fire out.
these kids are going to see something at one point, and if they want to be good sailors, they need to get used to it eventually. I have the kids come back inside for the last time, just so that they're near the party, but they stay in the back room, and I communicate to everyone that I have the kids safely with me.
Do you have them all stand at attention, too?
I'm going to ignore that, and we're going to move on with the story.
How is everyone else kind of responding to Kree being back?
Big smiles.
I'm cool with it.
You could
Have
help
you
you.
located the parents?
We're in the material plane.
Excuse me. I just saved 13 kids out of 14, and you
Yes,
asked me
and
if I
you-
found their parents?
Yes. You go get help. What did you do? Just have a little snack time while you were away?
I am.
He was gonna have a fair.
You notice that Contra's not there.
Estela's just mad because Zediac is a better cleric, I think.
I'm not mad.
Johnny's great at reading situations.
That's aggressive. I'm 100% pretending not to hear that.
I turn to Adam.
He's just like, kind of like, barely propped himself up, still like laying down, but just like his on his like elbows.
And I look at him and I say, like, get your pretty locket out. We're going back now.
He reaches into his pockets. Are all 4 pieces there?
Yes.
Good answer.
Dangerous question.
1, 2. By the way, I'm not gonna be the one closing it.
I'll do
3.
it.
Have Zediac do it.
I'll do it.
He seems to be a really good cleric. 4. And he's just gonna roll through. before
Estela's gonna murder us all and revive us just to prove some points.
he's gonna roll through before he can be glared at by Estela.
Also,
So you're jumping into a blind portal is what you just said?
yeah.
Or he
that's
puts
exactly
the
what
4
you just
pieces
said.
together.
yeah,
just
no,
to
no.
roll.
And then they,
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you jump into the portal.
All of us.
No,
Nope.
just Adam.
Just Adam. Well, he has full health. I'm sitting here at 6.
And
Relatively full health.
It's a good thing
The-
you just got that many.
yeah, you roll onto a cobblestone floor in a dark, candlelit room, and the air is glistening. A magical presence that you haven't felt in this camp.
Long journey.
It is the candle-lit room reminiscent of the room that the gargoyles were in before.
Roll perception.
Uh, 11.
You can't really get a good visual with how low the lighting is, but you hear kind of like crumbling, and what you can make out is 2 pillars that are lit in the center of this room.
Adam's gonna cast False Life on himself just to give him a little extra vigor. Ooh, nice. 8.
Okay.
8 extra temporary hit points, and he's just gonna draw his rapier and just to be safe, because this isn't where he imagined he would be.
No, it isn't.
All just to save himself from a glare from a woman.
Worth it.
Yeah. Hell hath no fury compared to the glare of a woman.
What's your AC?
15.
Glare de Estela hits for 25.
So you hear the cracking of pebbles kind of around you on the ground, and you hear this behind you, and you hear another one. The first one goes by you, but the second one hits you twice. For 14 damage. Piercing.
Okay.
And you see the back end of these like dragon-like feet, and you realize that you are back in the same room that you guys came through, and you see these stone-like wings flying, and they go back into the darkness. Roll for initiative.
Dragon-like feet? Stone dragon feet?
Yeah, they're like claws.
3.
Nice.
Let's see if
What's everyone else doing on the other side?
I'll meander on through the portal.
I will not, because I need a rest badly.
You told me to open up the portal.
The healing?
I didn't say open the portal up.
We're not.
Kree wants to take these kids back. We'll take these kids back.
Johnny, are you going in?
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right. Roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
That's my natural.
I guess I'll also like give a whistle to Fluffy to call him down too, because I like him.
Yeah.
That's an 11 on my initiative roll.
Yeah.
11.
I'm sitting at 1 higher than you right now.
Show me.
Because we got kissed.
Yeah.
And I activated my blood. So I'm down.
And an 8 for Fluffy.
A lot of hit points right now.
Okay.
Get yourself a better clear.
All right. Is anyone else coming through the portal?
Oh no, she says I'm just glaring at everyone.
'Cause you're still in the kind of temple-like room.
Yeah.
Okay. And anyone that's standing on the other side of the portal and can see in the portal can see the chaos going on.
Oh, they can't see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a foggy
No,
day type of thing.
you literally put it together and jumped in it without looking.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, round 1, and I think we should draw a map.
Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm.
In Johnny's uncle's case, a doppel.
All right. Round 1
Fight.
is gargoyle number 7. He's going to fly down 15 feet and swoop and attack Adam again.
Yeah.
Right.
It was nice being awake for 10 seconds.
Your AC,
15.
15. Okay. So the first one misses, the second one hits. The claw attack for 5 damage. And
We take it.
then the gargoyle goes to fly back up to a pillar. Attack of opportunity.
Yes, please. Does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
Darn.
And for listeners at home, Adam rolled back into the basement of the cathedral. That's for people at home, if they're tracking. And now it is Johnny's turn.
Johnny's going to start off his turn by casting Mirror Image and creating 3 illusory duplicates of himself in the same square as him. I don't have to roll anything for that. Cool. And so anytime a creature tries to attack me, I can roll a d20. If I get a roll of 6 or higher, they attack one of the duplicates and not me.
Was your Tides of Chaos still up at this point?
Yes. I will have to roll a d20. If it hits a 20, we go to Wild Magic.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
And then I will use a sorcery point to quicken the spell of Firebolt and shoot it at the gargoyle that just flew away from Adam.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
All right. That'll be 17 points of fire damage.
Wow. Good job.
And then I'm going to walk about 10 feet away from Adam towards the center of the room.
Okay. You can move your pawn, and it is number 8. Gargoyle number 2. Flies down to attack Johnny. And does a double claw attack. Does a 22 and a 14 hit.
He takes out 2 duplicates.
All right.
So now there's just one in Johnny.
Yep.
All right. And
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's going to end its turn by flying back up. Attack of opportunity on the fly up.
Ooh.
Because of your god this round. You only
That's-
have one reaction.
That's on me.
I had one. Now he's having one.
Yeah.
And I've got a mace that thirsts for blood. Oh, does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I haven't rolled this weapon in a while.
Is it non-magical?
It is non-magical.
Okay.
That will be a 7 points of damage.
All right. And now it is Fluffy's turn.
I think Fluffy's going to pursue the one that just flew away and attack him with a sting attack.
Okay.
Knock him out, please. Knock him out.
For reals, those poison attacks are useful. 12 plus, what's Fluffy get? That'll make it a 16 to hit.
It hits.
All right. DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
7.
Ooh, that is a fail. So it is poisoned, which I believe gargoyles weren't affected by.
No.
But almost worth it. That'll be 5 points of damage from Fluffy.
Piercing.
Yes.
Are his attacks magical?
I don't know. I think they are because they're dragon, or dragon-like, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
If it doesn't say, then they're usually mundane.
Okay. So 4 piercing, you said?
5.
5. So, okay. And
then he will use the rest of his action to return to his original. Actually, no, he's going to stay within range because attack of opportunity is a thing.
Yeah.
So he's going to be sitting pretty aerial battle style.
All right. And Adam.
Adam, little bit winded from that double blow from both of them. He's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the one that was harrying him earlier.
All right.
Ooh, that's a natural 18 and a natural 20.
Ooh, nice. Both hit.
Critical.
Critical.
First one. Actually, let's do. Actually, you just roll one die and then double it for you. Right.
For the critical one, yeah.
So that'll be a roll of 5, so that'll be a 10, and then for the second regular hit,
Okay.
just 1. So 11 points of force damage
Okay.
total.
And does that complete your turn?
Then I guess Adam's gonna back up to the other side of the pillar, kind of like to his back left, and just go just around the corner, just to make some distance. Hopefully, get out of range of flight. Yeah.
All right. And before we go into round 2, Kree, Zediac, and Estela, what are we doing?
I'll jump through the portal.
All right. Zediac jumps through. Roll into initiative.
Zediac is back. 4.
Okay. So, and then Estela and Kree.
I was gonna call my incubus to fly into the mix and
See what happens.
we'll see what happens. Tell him attack the gargoyles only.
So I'm assuming that you're right up on the portal, like within 5 feet, to be able to know that there's gargoyles in there, and then you're setting the incubus in.
Well, did you say we had to be 5 feet? You said we all could just see where we are.
You can see into the portal if you're right up on it to look through it. That's what I'm asking. I'm just assuming Estella is on the material plane.
She'll
on the portal.
she'll walk up to it. She'll see it and go, "Oh, hold on,"
Okay.
and then have it go in there, and if possible, if she can cast spiritual spiritual guardians on herself before stepping in.
Cool. Okay. So do you need to roll those guys into initiative?
I mean, no, they're just like I have a shield that surrounds me and protects me from any bad guys trying to hit me.
Okay. So you do that, and then you walk in as well?
Yep.
Okay. Did you roll for initiative?
Nope.
Okay.
And I don't. Do you still have the incubus's stats?
It becomes a zombie stat block.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was like, bro, if you get an incubus,
I got a.
only I get
Well,
those.
let me roll one then, real quick.
So bottom of the order?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll roll the animate dead. 8.
Okay. Dead, dude. I'm just gonna write dead. All right, Kree, are you staying in there or are you hopping in?
Seeing as Kree's not about to take 13 children into heavy combat, no, Kree's going to stay on the other side of the portal
That makes sense.
with the kids. And his 6 health points.
Kids start getting swooped up.
No, I needed you for swabbing the deck.
All right, official round 2. Gargoyle number 7.
Fight!
Where's Stella's? Oh yeah. Number 7 goes to attack Zediac. Swing, swing. So a 17 and a 19.
Real quick before I need to look something up because I want to do this. I haven't got to do this yet. I'm really excited. I finally have this now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I am
Gonna do something?
yeah.
Something cool.
I'm gonna do
Something super cool.
This is the longest reaction in the world.
I know. I'm trying to see if I can
Time slows down as
do
you
this.
swing your weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Doom, doom.
I can impose disadvantage on it.
Okay.
So it has disadvantage on me.
Both attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I roll again. So 13 and 14 was the first ones, and then 20 and 10 were the second ones. So a third. What's your AC?
13.
Okay.
Do they hit
so
anyway?
They hit anyway.
Okay, great.
For them, it is. So 7 slashing
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Did you-
Actually, I can't do that. So never mind.
Well, they hit regardless.
Yeah.
They hit regardless. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I can't do that because they don't have blood. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I can't even do
So
that.
you still take 7
just
damage.
forget that I
Yeah.
even said anything.
Yeah, you still take 7 damage.
I just realized I forgot my pencil.
And it's Johnny's turn, and he wants to do crazy things.
Are any of the gargoyles on the ground?
Did it?
Number 7 is.
It didn't fly away from me. Okay.
All right, we're going to do something a little bit different than usual. Johnny's going to cast Alter Self,
Johnny.
and he's going to turn his hands into big, meaty fists.
Big meaty claws.
Claws!
Okay.
Which makes them magic weapons. And we're going to run over to Gargoyle number 7 and clobber him.
All right.
It's clobbering time.
Does a 5 hit?
No.
Johnny's not used to fisticuffs, so that's about as good as that's going to be.
All right. And that completes your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Number 8, next to Fluffy, goes to attack Fluffy.
Bad news bears.
16 and a 12.
That is 1 hit.
Okay.
How many hit points does Fluffy have?
3 damage.
He's alive!
Does he have 4?
He has 7.
7.
Although we still need to discuss leveling him up.
Yes. And if he lives. Fluffy, it's your turn.
Fluffy's gonna sting that meanie. A big meanie gargoyle. What's his bonus? Not good.
I think it's like
I'm
4.
thinking 11 hits. 11.
Miss.
All right. Can't really risk the attack of opportunity, so Fluffy's going to do everything he can to fly behind its head and stay behind it. Never in front of it. Which is just a colorful way of saying he's going to not do anything.
Okay. It's the dead guy's turn.
Dead guy.
Okay. So are any?
But
of
he's
these-
not dead. He's
By the-
undead.
By the way, are any of these gargoyles within 15 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
ones.
they're getting attacked by my spirit guardians. but we can wait for that to be on my turn.
Yeah.
So he's a zombie. So he's just gonna go to the closest thing and do an attack.
He's a sophisticated zombie. He went to college.
That's a dirty
He got a
20.
degree in biting.
What?
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
That's a dirty bite. 20 hits.
A 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Is it a magical or non-magical attack?
I generally don't know because I use magic to raise this. No.
Just regular? Okay.
No.
He takes a bite out of it. A couple of his teeth fall out. But it does a little damage.
To the zombie or to the gargoyle?
Yes.
Both of them are inflicted. And now it is Adam's turn.
Adam, seeing that reinforcements have arrived, is renewed with courage. And is gonna charge at the gargoyle that clobbered him just moments ago.
All right.
And he's gonna swing at it.
You guys really like ganging up on gargoyles when they're on the ground.
Well, I mean, there's 2 of them and like 5 of us. It's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, curb stomp them.
He's gonna swing at it twice with his rapier.
Oh, boy.
We've also seen previously Fluffy can take a gargoyle by himself.
That's true.
He may be small, but he fights.
That would be a 16 and a 14.
First one hits.
Okay. That would be a 5 magical piercing damage from the rapier.
Okay.
And then that is all.
All right. And it is now Zediac's turn.
Take 3 swipes at the gargoyle in front of me. 2 with the whip, 1 with the short sword.
And your whip's magical?
The whip itself is not magical. It just deals the blood right magic is damage.
It's magical.
It's magical though.
Okay.
That's a 12. That's not going to hit. 22.
Mm-hmm.
And an 8.
22 hits.
That is 4 slashing damage and 3 psychic damage.
All right.
And that'll be it for Zediac.
Perfect. And it is now Estela's turn.
So technically, they should have done this when I walked in, but all the gargoyles within 15 feet of me do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So, just the one. Man. How's a 5 sit?
Pretty bad.
Pretty good.
They take 3d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice. Bing, bang, boom.
That is 18 radiant damage, and that is magical.
And as Estella makes her entrance, she obliterates gargoyle number 7.
So where's the other one?
And everyone
About to
has
kill
to
John-
make a
or-
reflex save. I'm
Oh.
just kidding.
Right.
As the
kill
stones
Fluffy.
fly everywhere.
By Fluffy. Okay, then I'll use a.
That was pretty cool, actually. Unintentionally cool.
Just walk in and just...
Quite the entrance.
Use a
What's-
guiding bolt up top on the.
That's what happens
Other
when you're a really good cleric.
Yeah. There's no. Too bad that's metagame.
Yeah.
Saying that.
It's really funny, though.
Does a
When your entourage shows up.
14 hit?
No.
No.
And your next roll won't either.
Sorry, no.
Because you're not as good of a
15.
cleric.
7 plus 8 is 15, right? Yeah, 15.
For your second roll?
No, it's only the one. It does a 15 hit, not 14.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay.
But since you said 14.
That
I'm
sucks.
just kidding. If you really rolled a 15, it hits.
I'm so distracted. My team would think that I'm not a good player. That's 16
just
radiant
let her go
damage.
through this.
Okay. Alright, you hit it. Top of the order. And it is Johnny.
Johnny, now with very clunky, meaty hands, is going to turn around and shoot firebolts at Gargoyle number 8.
Yeah, he is. We're rolling it extra.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
All right. Where did I put those damage dice? I lose things all the time.
Is that Johnny or is that you?
He's method playing.
Method. It's not a drinking problem, it's method.
Yeah. That's
That'll be 6 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And we're going to have Mr. Johnny meander his way closer towards the pillar
Alright.
with my movement speed of 30. Bueno.
Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to use a sorcery point and quicken another firebolt.
Alright.
Do it again.
Let's do it again.
Do it again.
This one is a 17.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, another miss. I'm just kidding.
12 points of fire damage.
Dang, dude.
And now that's all I've got.
Alright. And now it's the gargoyle's turn, and he is not happy.
I'm really just trying to distract him from Fluffy.
And you've done just that. He flies down.
Attack of opportunity from Fluffy.
Sure.
Sting attack. 15.
Yep.
And that is a DC 11 Constitution save from the gargoyle.
16.
Oh, you good. That'll be 6 points of damage from Fluffy.
6 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
But now he's coming for me.
Yep. And he goes to attack twice. Bing, bang, boom. A 10 and a non-natural 20.
The 10 misses, the 20 hits me.
Okay. And it's D6. You take 4 slashing damage. And now it is Fluffy's turn.
Ooh.
There's a lot of actions and reactions going on right now.
Yeah. Fluffy's going to go fly down and hide behind Estela.
The scariest one in the
Wisdom
room.
save.
Smartest.
And that's all he's doing.
Alright.
He knows Estela's got heals.
It's the dead guy's turn.
Rick
Is it up in the sky or is it next to Johnny?
Huh?
Is it up in the sky or is it next to Johnny?
It's down.
Actually,
It's
On
within
the ground.
reach of Johnny, so.
10, 15, 20. It's going to move up 20 feet, but I don't think it can reach it.
Okay.
You can.
Oh, just
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Yep.
So then it's going to do a slam attack.
Kablam!
Come on and slam.
and welcome to the gym.
Hey, what was that look like to you?
That looks good. X marks the spot.
That looks
Dirty
like a
20.
natural, a natural 20.
A clean 20.
2.0.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
So wait, 9 doubled, or
No,
He rolled
9
2.
total. I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay.
4, and then times that is 2 plus 1.
And
Got it.
Okay. So yeah.
At this point, Fluffy's probably telepathically bombarding Estela with, ow, ow,
Adam.
ow, ow, ow.
Adam is gonna cast Eldritch Blast to try to smite the gargoyle.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a 18 and a 24.
Both of them.
That's not as fancy. That's only 5 force damage from the bolts of energy. Comes slamming into it.
But it's just enough.
Ooh.
And you hit the second gargoyle and obliterate it.
Nice. I totally did not need you guys, but I totally needed you guys.
And at this time, Kree, you kind of see that things have toned down, and there's no immediate threat. Do you walk through the portal?
How hurt are you?
I'm at 19 out of 30.
Yeah, seeing no immediate threat, Kree would notion the children to go in first,
Okay.
with Kree being the last one.
Children going first.
Yeah.
Go! Be my meat shields.
Okay.
Children
So
go first, and Kree falls in afterwards.
the rest of the party starts to see the rest of the children kind of tumbling into the room, and then you follow in after. Do you close the portal?
I don't have the emeralds.
No,
I
you
don't
just
have the
grab it.
necklace.
Yeah, the necklace is the portal. You just have to.
Oh,
So do you reach up and grab them?
you're gonna have the 6 HP.
Yes, do it.
Oh.
You have a better cleric on your team.
So I'll
No,
no, I can hear Kree whining. I'll cast.
I know.
I will
grabbed-
cast-
You didn't. You heard Christopher whining. Kree is going to be the hero and grab the necklace.
Roll a reflex.
Dang it.
It's a dexterity save throw.
But before he does that, Zediac I want to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Simultaneously.
What's gonna happen?
Can I do a sleight of hand to slide my hand in between?
I need that heal.
I think it would still work, right? If you did
Still
that.
a
Dex
fastball,
check.
freaking Fluffy into that.
Yeah, I just stopped the seal.
15.
You successfully grab it.
Yeah. And thank you for the heals. Kree comes in
Don't thank me yet.
with a big smile.
Yeah, you don't know if he got healed yet.
He has
Yeah,
saved all the children single-handedly.
Because you've only got one hand.
No, he's only got one leg.
So you
I
would
have both legs and both hands.
That weird looking pirate.
Yeah, that's a weird pirate.
you would get
Usually they don't have
another 6 hit points back, but that is a cleric's spell and cleric spell slot.
Kree, you get 6 hit points back. And we'll see y'all next week. In Justin's face, a sigh of relief.
I thought you were going to say, like, I get some bonus action because I escorted all the children.
So wait, it worked?
It worked.
They're underage.